interesting to me because, of course, you have this fantastic brand to work with. But to your point about how to make that tangible,
Right.
where you have, again, like you put it, how have you made that tangible across the stakeholders chain?
Yeah, so there is a danger that a corporate brand tends to look at logos, taglines, identity, and that of course is hygiene. So you need to have a consistent visual identity, because it's finally the Mahindra name. So how it's represented across various group companies is very important. So one is the way it looks visually. But the second bit, which is about tangibilizing, and I can give you 3 examples. Firstly, we said this is RISE, which is what we said is, driving positive change in the lives of our communities to enable them to rise. That's a simple way we say that you have to work with communities so that you create positive impact. So the first way we bring it to life is really through culture. And by that I mean all the festivals that we have created over the last 2 decades. So Delshad, very recently we tied up with Disney Hotstar and we actually took that content, which is our own IP.
Right.
So you will never find the corporate brand doing logo sponsorships. So we'll never say Mahindra presents some art and craft festival. So that's not how we operate. It has to be something that we own and something that we, I would say, own the experience entirely from end to end. And that, I think, is a bit of appealing to different kinds of communities, because we have customers who come there, we have the intelligentsia who comes there. We work with local arts, craftsmen, musicians, because this is again what I call subverting a popular trend. Typically what brands would do, and product brands would look at popular culture, they look at Bollywood, they look at commercializing, they look at what's trending. What the corporate brand is doing is to actually pick up art and culture which could potentially die tomorrow, which has possibly fewer people coming and attending those kind of events. But what we end up doing is actually creating a much deeper connect with the communities.
More authentic connection.
Much more authentic. It is in those locations. So you will find percussion in Bangalore, you will find Sanat Kada in Lucknow, you will find Mahindra Kabira Festival in Varanasi, you'll find theatre in Delhi, you'll find independence rock and blues in Mumbai. So art and music and crafts belonging to various parts of the country, and no peddling of products. So you won't find some jazzy vehicle of ours at the entrance. You won't find Club Mahindra trying to solicit leads or trying to get conversions or giving the best rates for finance. So that's something we would not do. So that, I think, is a very important part of making RISE come alive. The second one, which is most dear to my heart, is Nanni Kali.
Yes,
and and I'm saying this as a product marketer in a past life, is that I used to meet consumers, right, who are using your products. When you go and meet these girls, they are all of 14, 15 years old, sometimes even younger, and you see what education, or what I call what we offer beyond education, which is what we call 21st century skills, which is just soft skills. The confidence to be able to stand up and talk in a classroom. The confidence to be able to tell your father that I must go to school and I must get a vocation. I just feel it's far more fulfilling than just product. And I feel this actually affects girls in a much wider way, it's in a much deeper way. And I'm quite delighted to say that more than 50% of our donors are actually non-Mahindra companies. So a lot of other brands actually come on board because it's such a well-governed program. And I think we've been able to do this even before CSR actually came into the lexicon.
Yes, because it's a program that's been running for quite a while
From
now.
1996,
Exactly. So there is certainly that authenticity that we spoke about.
Correct.
And also it's interesting to me because it's essentially, it's shaping the future.